This week, New York State became the latest to expand abortion rights. New York is also set to give financial aid to illegal immigrants, the policy becoming the new norm in a number of liberal cities across America. So is this really equal protection? Joining us right now is Director of Public Policy at the James Dobson Family Institute, Jenna Ellis. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Is it equal treatment?
Absolutely not. And so what's happening is that the progressive left agenda is really all about making sure that they are codifying the sexual revolution and that agenda. And so what they're wanting to do is have sanctuary city policies in place that
we see a lot of those.
Illegals. They want to buy votes, essentially, so that they can continue the abortion agenda.
Wait a minute. What do you mean they want to buy votes?
Well, so they're making sure to have all of the people who would be getting free things from the government and to be able to receive some of these services who typically will vote for the progressive left agenda, not equal, to make sure that they can go ahead and continue their abortion practices to not protect life. But again, this is all about the sexual revolution agenda and the breakdown of the American family.
Well, let's look at what's happening in New York. We were just talking about this. The Dream Act offers undocumented students access to state financial aid, private funds for college scholarships for children of immigrants. What are they doing there?
Yeah, and so really these are the things that they're offering state services and state funding to things that are going to attract people to come into those particular states. We have New York, we have California, Oregon, and those also parallel the most progressive left abortion policies and law. And so you can see that parallel, and it's absolutely hypocritical. And again, this is about the breakdown of the American family and the fact that the progressive left is all about wanting to take down American values and
you were talking earlier about Reproductive Health Act allows medical professionals who are not doctors to perform abortions and allows late-term abortions if a woman's health is endangered. And you talked a little bit about this. Let's go out to California. Famously, a sanctuary state. Senate Bill 54. Law enforcement may not use resources to arrest people for federal immigration purposes. Don't cooperate with ICE. We've been talking about that. And limits what police can tell federal immigration authorities about people in custody. In other words, we are an island in California. We're not going to be cooperating with the federal government regarding ICE.
In other words, we are seeing a breakdown of the rule of law. And so what it's teaching the millennial generation, like myself and younger, is to ignore the fact that we have legitimate authority in the civil government. And we see that God ordained three spheres of government. There's the church government, the family government, and the civil government. And so to ignore the rule of law, that's what they're trying to do, to break down authority and say we don't need to have this so that we can advance the abortion agenda.
Okay, and here it is right there. Allows abortion up to the point of viability. You don't see that in every state. And public funding for all or most of medically necessary abortions.
So this isn't really about women's health care. So the progressive left will say that this is a woman's so-called right to choose.
You say this is all about buying votes.
But, well, and this is all about just making sure that the Democrats have enough votes in the progressive liberal agenda so that they can advance their abortion policy. That's why we see the parallels in these states. They don't recognize that the right to life is fundamental, it's pre-political, and that every human being, no matter how tiny, absolutely has that fundamental right.
All right, Jenna Ellis, thank you very much for breaking down these laws for us.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.